Hi friends, welcome to my channel Dr. Ghosh Presents. I am the creator of the channel Dr. Surjit Ghosh. I am speaking to you from Kolkata, India. We are going to start a new episode. I would request you to please follow this attentively. Today's discourse: Diabetes. Title: Are you suffering from diabetes? More precisely, type 2 diabetes? Then you can't help viewing this. What are carbs? How are they digested? What is the end product of carbs? How are they utilized? Carbs are one of the basic three components of foods. Carbs comprise in sugars, starches and fibers. Carbs produce energy, which is a must to live on. Without energy, no living organism can survive in earth. Carbs are digested in our alimentary canal by various enzymes available in digestive juices secreted by glands of the system. End product of most carb is glucose. Glucose is the chief source of energy, so-called calories. The cells in our body produce energy with hormone insulin secreted from beta cells of pancreas and receptors. For want of insulin or receptor, glucose cannot be oxidized to produce calories. This is explained in details here because this will be needed in our coming discussions. This is very important. It may be required to read this thing again. You please then read it. What is diabetes? Diabetes refers to a group of metabolic diseases characterized by increased amount of urine secretion, polyuria. There are different types of diabetes like diabetes insipidus, diabetes mellitus, gestational diabetes, type 2 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, etc. etc. There are many types, maybe some 20 types. What is diabetes mellitus? Diabetes mellitus is a type of metabolic disorder where the ability to oxidize glucose is almost lost due to faults in pancreas, especially in islets of Langerhans, that is beta cells, and consequent trouble of normal insulin secretion or fault in cells to utilize available insulin in the blood. Insulin resistance, characterized by high level of glucose in blood, hyperglycemia. Below, a small statistic has been given. Total diabetic, number of total diabetic in world at present 415 million. In India, it is 65.1 million. Just from the figure, try to feel the gravity of the disease. In the world, 415, that is 41.5 crores. In India, 65.1 million, that is 6.51 crores. See the gravity of the case. What is type 2 diabetes or type 2 diabetes mellitus? These are same. Type 2 diabetes mellitus are the same thing. Why is this a key word in modern medicine? Diabetes mellitus, which occurs from insulin resistance of cells, that is, in blood there is abundant insulin but cells cannot utilize insulin owing to their insensitivity, is called type 2 diabetes. They constitute 90% of all diabetic persons in the world. That's why modern medicine is overwhelmed with this phrase type 2 diabetes. Actually, diabetes commonly means type 2 diabetes because only type 2 diabetes constitute 90% of total diabetic cases in the world, in every country. What are premonitory symptoms of diabetes? Number 1, polydipsia, a lot of thirst. Number 2, polyphagia, excessive appetite. Number 3, polyuria, pee a lot. Thereafter, following symptoms appear: blurring of vision, fatigue, headache. Cuts and scratches do not heal timely or properly. Frequent urinary tract infection. Who are predisposed to be affected by diabetes mellitus? Number 1, persons with history of diabetes in family. Number 2, persons used to use huge meal regularly. Number 3, persons used to take sugary foods too much. Number 4, persons used to take too much stress. 5, ladies with polycystic ovarian syndrome. 6, ladies suffered from gestational diabetes. 7, ladies who gave birth to babies over 4 kg in weight. 8, being Hispanics, Afro-American, Native American, Asians. 9, age over 45 years. All these 9 types of persons are very much vulnerable to be affected by this diabetes mellitus. Type 2 diabetes can be prevented. Anybody who is predisposed but still has not become a full-fledged diabetic, or any other person who is not insulin dependent but slightly diabetic, or any other person unaffected with diabetes symptom can positively prevent himself from this dreadful disease if she or he follows the following regimes mentioned below. Please mind that insulin dependent persons may also follow the regimes to keep their case under control. Since they are already suffering from diabetes, the term prevention is not applicable in their cases. But if they do follow the regimes below, undoubtedly they would get a lot of benefit. Number 1, exercise. Regular physical exercise for 5 days a week for at least 30 minutes. This is the most priceless step to fight out type 2 diabetes. This has no substitute. This is a must. One may adopt brisk walking, jogging, running, swimming, or any other outdoor game, whatever one likes. But this must be done seriously and intently so that the body perspires and one pants a bit. This also controls one's BP, blood sugar, cholesterol, as also stress. Mind it, it is no exaggeration. It is a proven fact from old ages. It will keep fit the heart, blood and kidneys too. Actually, what I want to convey that exercise is a must. Exercise is a must in this case. You cannot avoid this. Number 2, diet. Diet is a very important part of this preventive scheme. Diet should contain low carbs, high vegetables, proteins, good fat with polyunsaturated or monounsaturated fatty acids, whole grain with fresh veggies and fibrous fruits, devoid of much fructose. Legumes, lentils, beans, nuts are proven beneficial veggies in this regard. Avoid completely red meat, processed meat, high dairy products and sweets. These would keep cholesterol and triglyceride under control. On the left hand side, the low carb veg have been given. Only 2 things has been crossed out with red cross. One is potato and another is sweet potato. Then comes these various types of whole grain, then lentil, legumes, pulses, etc. And finally this red meat, processed meat, high dairy product, etc. has been shown. Number 3, stress. To dilute this, one may adopt deep breathing or meditation regularly. But keep in mind, if one practices physical exercises as mentioned above seriously, one may skip this step because there is no better medicine for stress than exercise. Number 4, brush your teeth and clean your mouth carefully after dinner and lunch. This is very important to keep teeth inside mouth healthy, which are very much vulnerable sites for a diabetic. Number 5, smoking and all other similar addiction must be stopped. All sorts of addiction diminish immune power of a person and makes the person an easy prey to infection. 6, take anti-malignant drink 3 to 4 days a week. Prepare the drink in the following way: 2 tablespoonfuls of lemon juice plus half teaspoonful. Mind it, first lemon juice tablespoonful. Now half teaspoonful of sodium bicarb. Mix, keep 2 minutes. Then mix 200 ml of water. Drink is ready. Take this in empty stomach in the morning. Depending on the situation of a case, this may be taken 3 to 4 days a week. Please mind, I have referred to this drink as anti-cancer drink in many of my videos. Actually, this drink, including cancer, any malignant case, it can fight. The drink has that power to fight any malignant cases. This has been proved in various cases. So one can take this in this case also, because the very type 2 diabetes is a type of malignant disease. Sure. Our present session ends here. You have gone through the whole session. Now please give your comments as to the quality of this presentation. How this could have been much better, what should have been added, or what should not have been added. I will be waiting for you so that I can give you my best presentation in the coming days. Thanks for the time and attention.